One of the questions that I'm often asked is what it means to be an Alliance church. And typically it's from the perspective of what does that mean theologically and doctrinally. One of the things that I appreciate about the Christian and Missionary Alliance is the fact that we major in the majors. On things of primary doctrine, what it means to be a follower of Jesus Christ, we agree on those things. And the Alliance allows room for the local church to decide those secondary issues of doctrine at the local level. But one of the things that is primary for us as a denomination, what makes us the Christian and Missionary Alliance, is a focus on the Great Commission and the mission part of being Christian and Missionary Alliance. And as we look ahead, the Great Commission Fund in the Alliance is an integral part of what it means for us to be a part of the Christian and Missionary Alliance and sending out workers internationally and domestically so that all of Jesus can go out to all of the world. I'm excited about the things that are happening in the Alliance right now, especially with the new missionaries that are being sent out all over the world and even domestically for the purposes of the gospel. And our participation in the Great Commission Fund helps those things to become a reality. This Sunday is Great Commission Sunday, and we're going to take a special offering for the sake of those who are going out to proclaim Jesus Christ, all of Jesus, to all the world. And we want to share with you at least one of the stories that you can hear about what's happening in the Christian Missionary Alliance.
I remember sitting on the bus, leaving Thailand, headed to the airport, and we were just crying, weeping, just feeling really heavy about leaving because we really wanted to stay.
We just spent about 3 weeks there pouring into the kids. We preached, we taught. It was just a really natural connection.
We both just prayed and we just said, if there's a way for us to pay off all of our student loans, we would love to come back here to Thailand to serve these people.
We both ended up with close to $100,000 in school debt. How could this ever be repaid?
A few years later, we had children. Life just started looking differently. I think we had everything that we needed, and we really could have just stayed there for the rest of our life and been happy. I think as we had kids, we just want to protect them. A part of that protection comes with fears and worries for them.
For me, I had already said, Lord, if you say go, I will go, but you have to speak to Gojai because I'm not going without you speaking to her. In October 2017, we had a few friends that were missionaries come speak at our missions conference.
Something that one of the missionaries said was, when you gave your life to God and you surrendered that, like your life is no longer yours. I knew that he wanted me to go overseas, but I was just really fearful and reluctant to do that. But that night, I had a dream of our family being somewhere far and distant, away from anything that we were familiar with. And we were walking on this dirt path. And we were really at peace, calm, happy, and joyful. I just remember thinking, I know we're somewhere far and I know we're not at home. So when I woke up the next morning, I looked at him and I just said, all right, let's go. God is calling us to go somewhere.
I reached out to Alliance Theological Seminary. Then we said, there's 3 things that need to sort of happen if, Lord, you're calling us to go. We have a lot of debt. We have no jobs in New York. We also know that we might incur more debt at the seminary. When we moved to New York, God gave us jobs. With the sale of our home, it covered our debt that we had. And God provided for us through scholarships so we would not have any additional seminary debt. We're in seminary, and we didn't know where God was sending us. There was a missionary in Thailand that sent me a text and said, when are you coming here? I asked him why, and he said, I just felt prompted to message you in this moment. One of the things that really encouraged us was when we came to Ridgeway. They've become our family, our community, and our church. They have fully been supportive all along the way.
I don't want to wait anymore, especially since my kids feel like they're ready and that they're willing to go. We have a church that stands behind us and is willing to support us. Then I feel like the time is now.
To continue to see the Lord provide. You've given me this life. And I just want to go where you take us.
After seeing this powerful story, I hope that you see the value in participating in giving through the Great Commission Fund. This Sunday, we're going to ask you to bring and consider your regular offerings that you give as part of the mission and vision of Oswego Alliance Church, but also to bring a special offering this Sunday for the sake of supporting the Great Commission Fund in order to send out domestic and international workers so that we can spread all of Jesus to all the world.